Hey guys, welcome back to Redstone Lessons. It has been some time, and that is because Vixie's not available anymore. It seems maybe she will be in the future, but she's not at the moment. But I have here as a special guest, Joe the Pirate.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello. And yeah, I miss Vixie too. Vixie, come back.
Go back! You're
Yeah.
really quite serious.
We are wearing pink booties in her honor. Yes, we are.
Yep, that's
Yay, pink booties. So, yep,
Yes. All right. So you had a question about sorting systems.
I do. I have lots of questions, but since we only have so much time, what I basically am trying to figure out is how things can go, how I can just like dump a lot of things into one chest and have them sort into, say, a bank of chests like you have here.
Yeah, this is a little more involved and
Right,
technically a lot more buggy
right.
than
But if I
we're
can,
probably going for.
yeah, but if I can get the basic mechanics of it, I think I can figure it out from there. It's just hoppers and comparators tend to mystify me a little bit.
Right.
Yep.
And this involves both of them. So
Right. So I'm double
uh,
mystified.
over here is the basic setup.
Okay.
Is one of those things that have become very universal as far as the sorting thing is. This is an item filter. Um, as items in an inventory at this point
Okay.
flow through, or like as I have over here, a line. Whoops, a line of hoppers.
Hmm.
I can't fly today. Going across as the appropriate item passes over this particular hopper that is facing into this comparator,
Okay.
that will suck out the item from the hopper above.
Hmm.
So long as it's the correct item.
Correct.
So also in honor of Vixie, since we miss her so much, I'm gonna grab some diamonds to set this up.
Yay. Hmm.
And if we have a total of 22 items, you could also use placeholder items, but I don't particularly trust that
Okay.
because it just means someone can add a different item than what you want, and it might just so happen to break your system. So
Okay.
obviously, you don't necessarily want to have 22, 23 diamonds just sitting in a system. So you might want to consider it there. And really, all you have to do is take something like blocks of wood
Hmm.
or cobblestone or something and name them.
Right. Hmm.
So,
I'm familiar with that concept. I've seen people do it with snowballs and ender pearls and things. So,
right,
but wood and cobblestone's obviously much cheaper. So,
of course. So once those are named, you'll have be very unlikely to get that item through your system.
right.
So it would be effectively the same as having just the one item in there.
Hmm.
So you could say have like the first item is a diamond and the rest are placeholder items.
Okay.
So, but I'm OCD, so it's going to be like that for now.
Hmm. No,
And
that's fine. That's how I've seen it done. So that's
yeah,
perfect. Yep.
with this system also, the hopper below is also going to hang on to one extra item. So if I place one into the top one, that
Okay.
item is going to stay there.
Okay.
So even if I place a chest, let's say, and place more items into the top hopper, there's always going to be that one item left into that hopper.
Okay.
Just a little quirk of it.
Okay.
So, uh, you saw that video that I did for the Redstone Science. That was actually in honor
Yes,
of
I did.
Joe's query.
Yep.
I was hoping to answer all the questions there, but I realized halfway through, I was like, this is not going to be all of them.
No, no, I do remember this from this video. Yep, that I do remember all that. So, yep,
Okay,
that part I get. That part I get.
so that's the main thing.
Hmm.
So over here, I just have like a bit of a cutaway of how the hoppers will have to be set up,
Okay.
how they will need to be pointing to allow items to flow through.
Oh, okay. I see how the top ones are sideways, and then the bottom ones face into the comparators.
Right.
And then your
So,
bottom ones obviously would like point into chests.
right. Chests or furnaces or
Sure.
furnace, whatever.
Gotcha. Furni, that's the word.
Furnace, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the top row is, you don't want connecting to the hoppers below. You want them to just flow over. You could also use water would be able to do it, but items might flow too quickly with water.
Right. Not the hopper may not be able to pick them up in time.
Right. So if you have
Uh-huh.
like a stack passing over the hopper, it's just gonna pick up like one or two items from it.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. And
So
then your last hopper doesn't really need to be pointing into anything, huh?
um, technically, but you might want to have like an extra chest in case some junk makes it into it,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and just have a couple hoppers facing into that.
Oh, sure. Everybody's got a junk drawer in their kitchen, so yeah,
Yep. So just in case, you accidentally throw the wrong item in there.
sure. Like
Uh,
you throw your pickaxe in accidentally or something.
yeah, just shift clicking everything and up. That's all my stuff.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So then all the extra items will end up in a chest
Oh,
like that.
wonderful. Okay. Yeah. So,
So from there, basically you could just do like hopper lines if you had that display of chests spaced out.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And although it's not wholly efficient as far as resources go, you could essentially have them going like this into the original sorting system.
Okay. So instead of a vertical arrangement, it's basically a horizontal arrangement.
Pretty much. Like this is where you would take it, say like these last four were part of the sorting.
Okay.
So these would be these bottom ones over here.
Okay. I got you.
But it's easier just to have the chests next to each other,
Mm-hmm.
or space out the individual filtering device like you have over here.
Right. Yeah. But with this design here, you're obviously saving space by grouping your chests closer together. So.
Right, if you alternate the chests and trap chests.
Yep. Yep.
And as I was explaining to you before, the issue is if the chest fills up, like if you're doing something like an automated mob system,
Mm-hmm.
the chests are likely to fill up, and you probably don't want these next to each other because the signal, once it fills up into your filtering hopper,
Okay. The middle one.
uh, yes, the one pointing into the comparator.
Right. Okay.
Once that starts filling, it's going to start expanding the signal into the other redstones adjacent to it, which will then break your
Oh.
whole system.
Sure. Right. Because of the data value of things stacked in like 64s and such, it's going to produce more signal and may trigger the comparator next to it.
Right.
I
Well,
gotcha.
not so much the comparator. The more important is this block over here, which gets the repeater signal into the
Oh,
torch.
okay.
So once the signal goes from here to here, that's that system down, and then to here, that's that filter down,
Oh, sure. Okay.
and so forth. So
Okay. So if you're going to have something that, say, you may get a lot of, say, in a mob grinder, you may get a lot more zombie flesh. You may want to put that towards the end of your system so that it can't do that.
oh well, if it fills up, it's going to do that anyway. But what you got to
Oh, it
do,
oh it can even backfeed the other direction then.
right.
Oh, okay.
The what you got to do in that case is then have a large sorting system. Not sorting system. That's what we're talking about now.
Yeah,
A large silo, sort of like chest storage,
sure.
um,
Right. So
individual items.
if you are gonna do a mob grinder, then be prepared for lots and lots and lots of zombie flesh, say.
Yeah. So basically, something essentially like this, just to get the idea across. So you have
Sure.
like
Okay. Right.
one chest flowing into another, and even from there you can have another signal cutting off a hopper from, say, allowing items into the ones over here.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly how to do that since I haven't planned it out.
Right.
I could do it, but it's far more involved and would take a lot longer than the time that we have for this episode.
Sure. Yeah. No. No. That's something to think about for the future, possibly. So.
Yeah, and anyone looking into these kinds of things
Right.
would
Okay.
need to keep that in mind.
Right. I like and this would be good, especially if you did a lot of caving. You could make this silo thing for like cobblestone. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a video on that. I read some science on that.
Okay.
I
Yeah. Everybody go
might cover
watch
that
that.
again. Yeah, go watch that. I might link it if I remember. I
There you
usually
go.
don't.
I'll try to find it and link it in mine.
Okay. And are there any remaining questions that you might still have, Joe?
I honestly think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Now, like say, something I'll have to look up and study is uh, the signal strength off of the comparator from things that stack, say, 64 versus things that stack 16, um, and what that signal strength does. That I'll have to look up and research a little bit more.
Well,
Because, like I say, I've always seen it done with things that stack of 16.
mhm.
Um, and I don't understand really why people have done it that way when something that stacks 64, there's so many more things in the game that stack that way. I would think it'd be easier just to use that math and do it that way. So,
Right. Mixing the 16 and the 64, I also don't particularly know what the numbers are, but I do know if it's 16, you just need the 5 across in the hopper.
right.
So just one in each slot,
Oh, okay. So maybe that, yeah, okay.
and then for the 64, it's 22 items total.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's just for this kind of thing. You know, the exact numbers. Zadrian? Yeah,
Yeah, Zadrian.
Zadrian made a
Yeah,
calculator for that
that's
specifically,
right.
and if I remember where that is, I'll also link to that.
Absolutely, as will I. Yeah.
Which is a very useful thing. I usually just guess until I know what signal it is. I just keep adding items. But if you have a calculator like that, and I'll do something in like creative and guess the numbers, and then I'll figure it out
Sure.
in survival. But with that, you could just do it straight into the world.
Right, yeah, you can just plug in whatever block you want and type the number, and it'll give you the redstone signal and data value. So,
I just realized it's been raining for a while.
well, I was attempting to shut it off, but I am not so uh, prestiged as to be able to do so.
Right. You could have said something. I would have cleared it a
No,
lot
that's
more.
okay. I'm a sailor. I don't mind the water.
Oh, right.
All right. Well,
Rough
boy,
waters is just part of the deal.
that's right. You get some days you get rough seas, some days you get calm seas.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I think I really really do understand this a lot more.
That's good.
Yeah. I really appreciate that, Aniki. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
sure. Anytime.
I hope all you guys learned something too.
Yep. And I wish the snapshot didn't make everyone look weird when they ran around.
Yeah, yeah, there's my head spinning around. Ooh.
And you're looking straight at the ground too.
That's right. Oh,
All
was
right.
I? Nice.
So, if you guys have any more questions about this or any other questions in general, please ask away in the comments below. And thanks, Joe, for filling in for Vixie.
Oh, absolutely. This is merely temporary. Vixie, you need to get back here and get to work. So
Yeah.
we'll see you soon, girl.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Catch you later.
Peace.